This is the AT&T LG G3. You'll see it's actually much lighter than I thought it was going to be, and it's no real larger than the Galaxy S5 phone. At least in my hand, I've used the S5, the M8, the Nexus 5. It doesn't seem any bigger than those phones. It's a lot lighter than like the M8. At least it feels lighter in the hand. The power and volume buttons up top here. The screen, this is really literally the first time I turned it on. Here's your app drawer. You'll see a lot of AT&T apps on there already. I'll plan on uninstalling or disabling those anyway. Most of these things are all AT&T things. Here's a LG app, Smart World there. Visual voicemail. When you first get the phone, there's an option to change the navigation bars down here from white to black, the background of it. Let me see if I can find that under display, home touch buttons. You can see here you can change the combination. You can actually add notification button, quick memo, Q slide, dual window buttons at the bottom here. This is what I was talking about, color. You can actually change the color to a white gradient color, all white. You can even change it to a black gradient color. It's actually one of the most customizable phones you can probably get. You can even hide the buttons, it looks like, in certain apps automatically. You can have there be transparent background or not transparent background. So that's a lot of settings there. Here's the font type. You get the basic font types. I'm sure there's a way you can add Roboto, or maybe that's New Smart Gothic's name, similar to Roboto. The brightness sets auto brightness here. This is just a look of the settings here. Screen off effect. It looks like you have a retro TV, which is your basic Nexus off mode. Black hole. Let's see what that looks like. Probably have to hit OK. Okay, so black hole is kind of a circle off effect, and then fade out, preview it, just fades out there. So that's actually really cool. It's something that normally you'd have to get a custom ROM or something on. Here's the general. There's a quick circle case you can buy for it. I did not. It looks like there's gestures, a lot of different gestures, kind of like the Galaxy phones. Smart cleaning, default messaging app, of course you can make it Hangouts. It is running, I believe 4.4.3, 4.4.2 if you see here, 4.4.2. You can look and you'll see it's running KitKat. Don't know when it'll be upgraded to L, but I'm sure whenever L's out it will get the upgrade. 13 megapixel camera in this phone, optical image stabilization. Let's see how it looks. The interface seems to take pictures pretty quickly with autofocus. I know you can press this 3-dot button there and the menu button, and you can see more modes here on this side: panorama, dual, magic focus, which is those depth of field effects. You can hit the back button here. It looks like it'll take you out of it. Then you got your phone app, your gallery, Play Store. This is the regular launcher. Again, just turned the phone on. ISIS wallet, of course, which I actually really like on AT&T and Verizon phones. You get $1 back every time you use it. It comes with Twitter and Uber pre-installed, so a lot of pre-installed apps. Let's see what else we might want to look at. It's a 32 gig model. Let's go into storage and see what we got here. You'll see 24. Let me focus in here. You can see that, sorry. 24 gigs are available. Almost 800 taken up by apps. 7 gigs of miscellaneous data, which I'm sure is the operating system. You'll see 6.83. So it's using about 8 gigs on the AT&T version of 32. So not bad. If it was a 16 gig phone, it would be disappointing, but since it's 24, it's a lot more. You get a lot more storage there. So let's take a look at the back of the phone here. Got the AT&T logo. It's a nice brushed aluminum look here. It's plastic, but it doesn't really. It feels really good in the hand. You got the G3 logo down there. You got your dual flash up here, which is the dual color variety, so it's really good on the skin tones. There's a good tactile feel to the volume and power buttons this time. I don't know if you use the G2, but those buttons were kind of tacky in certain areas. Here's where the laser is for the camera. You'll see a red dot there when you take a picture. That's for the laser focus, and then there's that 13 megapixel camera. The speaker on the back, 1 watt speaker. And it looks like here's just the way it comes out of the box. To see the notification bar is pretty clean up here. I'm sure you can, being LG, they've customized a lot of stuff with this, so I'm sure you can even customize more things when it comes to notification bar or anything like that. There's a dual window mode, quick circle cases. Let's see how to do that notification bar customization. I'm not sure how you do that. That brings up Q slide. Maybe under display notification, that's LED. You got the home screen, home touch buttons. I'm not sure. There you go. Slide all. Okay. You can swipe down, slide all the way to the right here. You'll see an edit button, and this will be able to allow you to edit your quick settings. See, I'm not going to use Q slide, quick memo, voice mate. Sounds cool, but no. I don't really use any of these other things that aren't even on. You can drag, so I can drag NFC to the top if I wanted to, which is probably where I'll put it. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, sound profile, location, brightness. And so then you have it, you'll see here, I have different modes. I think in some you can actually change the color. I don't know if you can change the color on this, the AT&T model, but maybe it's just under something else. But it's a pretty clean status bar. I haven't set the date or time, that's why it's there. I haven't hooked up to the mobile network yet. Well, that's a look at the LG G3. Let's pull up a couple more apps. It looks a little Samsung-y there, but you can swipe to the left and right, unlike Samsung phones where you cannot do that. There's the AT&T address book. Here's the messaging app. It looks a lot like Samsung too. LG and Samsung seem to have similar design philosophies, although this LG phone does seem quicker than the G5 when I first got it anyway. We'll see how it holds up over time. That was the browser. More AT&T apps. Let's open up the gallery, see what that looks like. That actually looks like a mix, kind of like the HTC M8 gallery. Here's a video we can play on that Quad HD display here, and that just looks really good. So I'll leave it at that. Leave me a note in the comments if you want to know anything else about the LG G3 for AT&T. Thanks.